Hello and welcome to the Slingshot channel. As you may know, from time to time I design a knife, and this time it is this hunk of steel here. The Machete. Let me show you its features. The background of this story. In Germany it is illegal to carry a knife with a blade longer than 12 centimeters, which is about 5 inches. So if the blade is shorter than that, you can carry it. If it's longer on a fixed knife, you can't do it. You can also carry a pocket knife as long as it is either not possible to open it with just one hand, or if it doesn't lock. So, but then pocket knives don't have like a length limitation. So in theory, you can carry a large opinel even though it's not very portable. So a machete like this one here would typically absolutely be illegal to carry because the blade is too long. But this one is legal because it is a folding knife. And you obviously need 2 hands to open it because it's also locking in the closed condition, which makes it a lot safer. So you just go this and this, and then you got this here. And you can of course also carry it in the open condition. So you actually never have to close it if you don't want to, because it still is a folding knife. The whole thing will actually come out probably in 6 months or so. This is the first sample that I got from production. So I will later taste it, really test the heck out of it and see if it's good enough to release it. Then it will take usually like 6 or 8 months before it hits the store. This time it's 5,000 pieces. It's again a limited quantity, and there will never be a second production one. You cannot pre-order, you just have to stay alert, watch my social media, and then order when it's time. And then hope to be one of the lucky guys who gets one. So, a machete. Well, a machete is a heavy utility knife, and of course a folding knife never has the stability of a fixed blade. So a folding knife is inherently, of course, weaker than a fixed knife, like a full tang knife. But still, this needs to survive. It's going to cost around 200 euros, and therefore people expect that it's solid. So I told the manufacturer that I'll tend to hammer it down to a piece of hardwood 10 times with all my power. And only if it survives without any kind of rattling, without any part coming loose and so on, then I can give green light. And so this is what they did. I mean, look at the thickness. Just look at how thick all the parts are. This is such a, I think it pretty much looks indestructible, but we will find out. We will begin with this 1/2 inch piece of beechwood, and I believe it's gonna be a quick job. Okay, perfect. And now we will use this aluminum rod. I think it's a 1 millimeter wall thickness. Let's see what happens. Next, we will take this piece of, I think it's a piece of a cow bone that Rolfie tried to hide somewhere in the garden. But it's still very solid, and we will see what happens. And the last test, a steel nail, because the blade is actually D2, which is a very tough and also hard steel. It's very expensive, and there's also the reason why the knife will cost 200 euros. But of course, we'll see what happens when we hammer at that thing. Wow, no rattling, no nothing. This thing is completely solid, and the edge is damn near perfect. I can see just a little bit of a wear from the nail here, but I have to say, just 5 minutes with a decent sharpener and it's gonna be perfect again. Now look at the nail. Suffered a little bit more from the hits. The Pocket Machete in about 6 months at GoGun. GoGun.co in the US, GoGun UK in the UK, and GoGun DE in Germany and the rest of the world. 5,000 pieces only, numbered, D2 steel. There will never be a second production run. First come, first serve. Stay tuned to our social media so you won't miss it. Thanks and bye-bye. Remember Malte from Dumme Sau LOL? They have been guests in my show about, I don't know, 8-9 years ago, and I fired eggs at them, and they're like a jackass channel. And these guys are now giving up because of the algorithm and because it's just, I guess the time is over. But they go out with a huge bang. And I can promise to you, they have done the most risky, most disgusting, and actually most fun video that I've seen in a long time. I put the link down below for you, and also I put it in the end screen so you can click on it. Say hello to the boys. Help them looking back at the 10 years with YouTube with a smile on their face. Thanks.